Alright, this lighting is kind of odd, but anyways, hello everyone, welcome back to a new vlog, and happy Monday. I am starting what is hopefully going to be a week in my life. I'm hoping to kind of bring you along with me throughout this week and kind of show you what I get up to, give you some routine updates, but I also have so many fun activities planned for this week that I'm really excited to bring you along for. So overall, I think this is going to be a fun week to vlog. As I said, today is Monday. I just got off work. It's currently a little after 5:30, and I just got changed out of my uniform because I am heading out to church dinner. Basically every Monday there is a like free or very cheap dinner offered by the church at their community center. It's basically a like donate what you can kind of basis. So you just show up, donate what you can, and then you can get dinner for really cheap, which I think is such a great initiative, and been trying to go whenever I can. It does end at 7 though, so that's why I wanted to go straight from work just to make it on time. I mean, I could have probably gone home, but I don't know. I'm so hot though. I didn't want to turn the car on because I didn't want the AC to be super loud in this clip, but I will be doing that just now, and I'm just gonna drive around and listen to some music. Hope you guys enjoy today's vlog. How were the burgers?
Were delicious.
They were really good. I have a vegan burger right now.
What do you think?
They were really good. I'm full.
We just got back from dinner. As you can see, currently walking to the lake. A bunch of us are getting together for a swim this evening. I'm so excited. I just had to change to my swimsuit. That's why I'm meeting everyone there. Look at how pretty this is. We're on the paddleboard boat. We're gonna journey across the lake. Wait, because I just washed my hair and I don't want to get it wet. Wait, The lighting in this room is not the best. I only have this huge overhead light. I think I'm gonna buy, honestly, some like lights just to film because it's just a little bit scary. But I just got ready for bed, took a shower, made myself a cup of sleepy time tea, and I've got my candle going as well. It's almost 11 p.m. already, and I have to wake up early tomorrow because I work at 7 in the morning, so yeah, ideally I would be in bed by now, but it was definitely worth it. I had so much fun. Lately in the mornings, I've been getting up early and going on a little morning walk, and it's super peaceful, and I really want to take you guys along for that, but since I work so early tomorrow morning, I don't actually know if I'm gonna wake up like at 5:30 for that. Because I do still have to get ready for work and everything, so I don't know, I might just do that later this week, but I really want that to become like a habit and a routine because so far I've gone 3 times and it's just been really great. Tomorrow I kind of have to run some errands after work, so I have to go to the grocery store, gas up, that kind of thing. All right, I'm gonna go to bed because I need to get some sleep for tomorrow, but I will see you tomorrow morning. Good night, guys. Good morning, everyone. Okay. Hello everyone. It has been a minute. The last thing I filmed, I think, was me getting ready this morning, going on my walk, making my matcha. And it's now 3:40. I just got off work and I'm in the car now. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and gas up. So we're basically just gonna be running errands together. But yeah, I woke up early this morning to go on my morning walk. I honestly was not planning on it, but then my body naturally somehow woke up at 5:30, which never happens. I don't want you to think this is a regular occurrence, but I think like part of my brain knew I had to get up at 6 anyways to start getting ready for work. So I'm glad I ended up going on my little morning walk. It's definitely something I have been wanting to implement more because I feel like it's such a nice way to start my day, and especially in the summertime, the sun rises so early and sets so late, so I feel like it's nice to like get out first thing in the morning when it's nice and sunny out, and it's just great to get some vitamin D right upon waking up. Eventually I want to work my way up to going on morning runs, but we are acclimating, if that's the right word. I'm slowly gonna build up towards that. For now, we're still on the morning walks. I'm gonna go now and turn the AC on because it is quite hot in here. And I will see you at the grocery store. Successfully gassed up and I'm now at the grocery store. I managed to find a parking spot right as someone was leaving, which I'm considering a very good sign because this parking lot is busy. But yeah, I'm gonna head out now. Just got back from grocery shopping. I can take this off now. And I thought I would give you guys a little bit of a haul. I'm honestly very happy to be back home. I was feeling a little overstimulated by the end of that. I got these kombucha drinks. This is in the raspberry lemonade flavors. And I've never actually tried them, but I kind of wanted to. I feel like it's nice to have a little fun drink, as they say. So this is number 1. I actually got a lot of fun drinks. I also got some coconut water because it was on sale. Again, I don't really drink this usually, but I saw on Pinterest that you can make like sort of homemade electrolytes with coconut water. And I also really want to try to make a coconut matcha eventually, so I got 2 of them. Also, last fun drink that I got are these yerba mate drinks. I got 1 mint and 1 peach flavor. It's like a good source of caffeine that's not gonna make you jittery or like crash out, which happens to me sometimes when I drink coffee. Also got a bunch of oat milk. This is my go-to oat milk of choice whenever I make coffee or matcha. Those are all the fun drinks I got. I mean, oat milk isn't really a fun drink, but you know. In terms of fruits and veg, I got some bananas. I've been really loving peanut butter lately. That feels funny to say, but I've just been really looking forward to my peanut butter toast in the morning lately. And I've been having it with apples, but you can't really beat peanut butter and banana. Got a lemon for like lemon water, but also for like dressings when I make salads and stuff. Feta cheese also for salads. Lettuce, you guessed it, for salads. Also got some dill, again, for my salads, but I love to put this in like the dressing and just mix it up. And I feel like it makes salads taste so much better. Like any herbs that you can get, really love. And summer is like the season for salads. I just often crave them. So anyways, also got some peaches. Tell me why this was $10. Like, why is produce so expensive? I just want to eat well. I also was initially gonna get some cherries, but then when I checked out, they were $20. So I put them back. I was like, yeah, I cannot like splurge like that on cherries. Got some ham for just sandwiches and eggs in the morning. Tofu for like stir fries and stews and stuff. I also got some naan bread. I love to eat this just with like tzatziki, but also I've been really enjoying making like flatbread pizzas in the oven. So these are great for that. And then lastly, I really wanted to get these waffles. I don't know why. These are just some buckwheat wild berry waffles, but I'm gonna put them in the freezer and I can have them as a little treat for breakfast from time to time. So I'm gonna put all that away, clean up a little bit, because honestly I feel like the fridge needs to just be reorganized a little bit, and probably like FaceTime my friend and then honestly take a nap because I'm really tired. Okay.
Sometimes love is a river running strong, moving like a wave through a rocky riverbed. Sometimes love is a dancer in the dark, spinning, laughing, twirling through the back door of your heart. And every time I think of you, well, something happens in my mind. And every time I try to leave, you're keeping me occupied. I'm losing track of time. Losing track of time.
I'm getting the cinnamon loaf with the wild cherry and rose tea. Very excited.
I'm getting the corn chips with salsa, the chocolate mousse, and the rooibos tea with creme de caramel.
And you?
The chili of the day.
Hello everyone, it's been a while since I actually sat down and gave you an update, but it is currently Wednesday evening. This morning, as you saw, actually all today was a very packed and busy day, and the busy schedule continues. I am gonna get ready and head out to a like barbecue potluck kind of thing that my work has put together. So yeah, I just got changed and I think I'm gonna put my hair up. But today my friends and I did a hike out in Lake Louise, and we left super early in the morning because we wanted to get a head start and find parking early because it fills up really fast. So obviously I'm like kind of reaping the consequences of that, and I'm currently slightly exhausted, but it was really worth it. Honestly, the hike was so pretty, and there's also like a tea house way out in the mountain, so we went to that, got some tea. So yeah, I honestly really loved it. It was a lot of fun. And then in the afternoon we went to the farmer's market, as you saw, and I got some produce and just a few things that I didn't get at the grocery store yesterday. And now I'm heading out to a barbecue, so definitely a very packed and busy day, but it's nice to like make the most out of my days off. Also, I wanted to use this as an opportunity to talk to you guys about today's lovely sponsor, Organic Basics, which I'm currently wearing. So on that note, I'm gonna cut to future Clarice, who's gonna say a few words about them. I'm currently in my sister's room because the lighting is much better in here, and I wanted some good lighting to talk to you about today's sponsor, Organic Basics. I'm currently wearing one of the shirts that they sent over, and it is genuinely so comfy. And if you don't already know about them, Organic Basics focuses on creating more sustainable underwear, activewear, and everyday essentials so that you can feel comfortable on a day-to-day basis without compromising on sustainability. They have a variety of different styles for everyone and meet the global organic textile and recycled standards, transparently prioritizing organic and recycled materials whenever possible. I've been wearing some of their pieces lately, and you will see me wear them in this week's vlog, so I wanted to share them with you. Starting with this t-shirt I'm currently wearing, which is from their Smooth line, and honestly it suits its name because this material is genuinely so buttery soft and smooth. The best way I can describe it is that it just feels super like stretchy but still supportive. They also sent me some underwear in the same material, and you can just see like how stretchy and comfortable this is, but it's also still super lightweight and breathable. Next I have the Core Cami here, which is from their Core Cotton collection, and both the Core Cotton and Core Rib collections are made primarily from organic cotton that's grown without any harmful chemicals. Once again, the fabric is super soft but also still breathable, which is perfect for everyday wear. These shorty underwear and also this little bralette are both from their Core Rib collection, and you can just see like how comfy and stretchy that is. I also got a few pieces from their Flex collection, and this one is made from a blend of different materials that is created to be super flexible and comfortable. This to me is honestly probably like the perfect everyday t-shirt, although I will say the smooth tee is a close second. I also got these little shorties to match, and I just love the shade of green. I think it's so nice. Also got a white bralette from the Flex collection, and once more, I just cannot say enough praise about this material. I keep going like this to highlight how stretchy it is, because like it's stretchy, but it still gives you enough support for like day-to-day wear, which is perfect. In the Flex fabric, I also received these shorts that match the Core Cami that I showed earlier, and I can already see myself wearing these two together. That concludes my little haul for today, and if you're interested in anything that I showed in this portion, feel free to go check out Organic Basics. They're actually running a sale right now until July 20th, so that includes the pieces that I've shown today. I also wanted to mention, beyond using organic and recycled materials whenever possible, Organic Basics is also a member of 1% for the Planet, meaning it donates 1% of its annual revenue to environmental initiatives. And I just think as a clothing brand focused on being more sustainable, it's so important and really great that they're doing that. They have a wide range of comfortable and functional pieces for everyone. So if you want to browse their selection, you can head over to the link in my description and use my code Clarice10, which I'll put right here on screen, to get an extra 10% off of already discounted items, which is a really great deal. Thank you again so much to Organic Basics for partnering with me. And now let's get back to this week's vlog. How's it going, Jenica?
Not well.
Oh, I caught that.
Yikes!
Got the gear? I feel like I'm going into the Hunger Games when I'm with this. Yeah. I'll be nice and dry.
I look cool.
You guys look really funny.
Wait, is this Power Rangers?
Yeah. Hello everyone and happy Thursday. It's been a while since I last sat down to give you guys an update, but these past few days have just been so busy and so full of different activities in a really good way, but also in a bit of an exhausting way. I actually just took a nap because today we went whitewater rafting in the morning, which was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. It's the same whitewater rafting place that I went to last year, if you saw my Banff vlog from when I visited last summer. But the level of the river was higher this time of year, so it was like even more intense. And anyways, I just really loved that. But I did have to wake up quite early to get there with my friends, and since then I got home and kind of just crashed out. Like, I took a nap and just had to do nothing for a little bit. But I'm getting ready to head out for dinner right now. My friends and I have a reservation at a taco restaurant in town, so I'm really excited for that. I am just really looking forward to eating food, to be honest. Happy Friday, everyone. We have officially made it to the end of this week, and what a week it's been. It's definitely been really busy, but super fun. And I think now I'm finally starting to slow down. I have kind of the morning to myself. I didn't wake up at 6 a.m. or go on my morning walk this morning just because this week I feel like I've had to wake up at such inconsistent hours, and to be honest, my body just needed to rest a little bit and sleep in, so I decided to just listen to what my body was saying. But I definitely do want to, pick my early morning walks back up going forward. This morning I just kind of took it slow. I slept in a little bit, took an everything shower, and let my hair just kind of air dry. I also made myself some waffles for breakfast, which were so good. I'm really glad I got those and ate that outside, but now I want to catch up on a little bit of work. I have a bit of time before I have to leave for a yoga class I booked, so I haven't had the time this week yet to just like sit down, look at my emails, do any editing, so that is what I want to do now. Still got a little bit of my coffee left to get me through it. And then later on at noon today, I have a yoga class scheduled, which I'm really looking forward to. And then I work later on in the afternoon. So that's kind of the game plan and overview of today's schedule. I was thinking about it, and I feel like my screen time this week has been so low because I've just been keeping myself so busy, which I love. I definitely, going into the summer, knew I didn't want to spend it like going on my phone and just staying inside and scrolling endlessly for days and days, but sometimes it can be tricky because I still enjoy my downtime, you know. I do enjoy scrolling before bed sometimes a little bit, but I feel like honestly this week going on my phone hasn't even crossed my mind just because I've had so much planned, and that's great. And it made me want to make a video all about like how to enjoy a phone-free summer, or like screen-free activities you can do during the summer, because I just feel like that might be interesting. I don't know. But yeah, I literally say this as I am opening up my laptop, but to be fair, this is for work. Anyways, I am gonna kind of lock in and try to stay focused for a little bit, and I will check back in with you guys once I'm heading out to yoga. Hello again. I finished my yoga class a little bit ago, and I also picked up some books that I had set aside at the library. So I just got those. I got the last book in the Caraval series that I'm currently reading. And then I've also been meaning to read more personal finance books. If you saw my 2025 like reset or like New Year's resolutions kind of video, I mentioned in it that I want to just educate myself a little bit more about finance, especially personal finance. So I rented this book. It's called The Thin Green Line: The Money Secrets of the Super Wealthy, which it looks like I'm trying to like be crazy rich. That's not the point. I feel like the title is kind of funny. I'm not necessarily trying to become super wealthy, but you know, maybe I'll learn a thing or two. But I wanted to talk about the yoga class I went to because it was such a good class. It was a vinyasa flow, and I haven't done kind of a flow class in a while. I feel like usually when I book a yoga class, it's more of a slow morning flow, so it's not as like fast paced. And I was getting hot in there. It's not even a heated yoga class, but just all of the movements were definitely having me sweating a little bit, and in a good way, of course. Also, at some point, some people like started going into handstands, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit this one out. But it definitely gave me some motivation to keep going and to book more classes like that, just because it felt so good to just like stretch but also sweat a little bit. The instructor for that class was also really good. Not only was his voice like super relaxing and helping me kind of like go into a bit of a meditative state when we were just like winding down, but I feel like he was also just like saying things that spoke to me. You know, he was saying how like this kind of practice is all about being in a state of flow, and in our life we spend so much time being in more of a fragmented state where we have like thoughts that are really scattered and we're not really ever just flowing through the present moment or like whatever activity we're doing because there's so many distractions. And I don't know, that really resonated with me, so I wanted to share that. I feel like this week definitely has felt fragmented at times because I have definitely had a lot going on and I was like going from one place to the other, but at the same time I feel like taking this time today to go to that yoga class was such a good way for me to just like check in with myself and be in the present moment. So really, really enjoyed that. This morning has been 10 out of 10 so far. But yeah, I am gonna head to work now. So I finished quite late. I don't know if I'm gonna check back in with you guys then, so I might just end the vlog here. But thank you so much for watching. I feel like I rarely really take the time to end my vlogs, but I wanted to actually wrap it up instead of just putting text on a screen. I feel like very often I tend to like get caught up in my head and I overthink about my videos a lot, but reminding myself that there is someone on the other end of the screen watching that, you know, took time out of their day to tune in, it really does mean a lot. This is probably going to be a pretty long video, so if you made it up until this point, it really does mean a lot, and I say that from the heart. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night wherever you are. I hope you're having a great summer so far, and I really look forward to seeing you in my next video. On that note, I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye!